In the autumn of last year, we were asked to create a weekly online magazine-style offering for the children of CHS. Funday Morning came into being.
Initially, it didn't have a name. We called it this. We asked our viewers to choose a name, drew up a short list of 2 and asked children to vote for their favourite. Funday Morning it was.
We started with very little, but we had got a song and had asked others to add some actions. Why don't you have a look at what came to be our first warm-up song?
That still remains one of my favourite clips. We still have a warm-up song each week. We'll play a bit of our current one later. As well as our warm-up song, we have a couple of worship songs each session. Nick, do you want to say a bit about that?
Yeah, we wanted to provide opportunities to worship and teach through fun, inclusive and interactive songs. Some of these we'd already made with some help from church members and friends. Others have come from generous songwriters who have given us permission to use their material, including some amazing animated videos. We're so grateful to them for that.
Each week we have a Bible story that follows our theme, and we have some amazing storytellers who tell stories in a variety of ways, sometimes with props and pictures.
And it's like that for us. We don't have to do anything to make God love us. We don't have to always do things right, or achieve anything, or be good at stuff. God loves us already.
Samuel had some oil with him, and he put it on David's head as a sign that David would be king. And the Bible tells us that from that moment on, God's Spirit stayed with David, and he loved God for the rest of his life.
When the creatures were all on board and Noah's family were all safe inside, the water came. It came down from the sky and up from the earth, a puddle of water at first, then a lake, then a sea, until the whole world was flooded. But Noah and his family and the creatures were safe inside.
After that first night, God spoke to Samuel often, and Samuel kept listening to God as he grew up. Later, he became a priest and a prophet, and he told many people how to love God, and people listened to him because his words were wise.
And sometimes with the help of others.
King David was strong. His army of soldiers was strong.
He
But Jesus took some food and made there be enough for us.
Look how many shiny fish Jesus helped us to catch.
I was blind, but Jesus helped me see again.
He was Noah.
Our theme may have given us an idea for an interactive game or led into sharing interesting facts.
Do any of you play football? Have any of you tried running from one end of the pitch to the other? It's just like running the length of 16 double-decker buses. Noah's boat was even longer than that. The only thing is, we don't know exactly what shape it was. What do you think?
And we've explored a number of different ways of praying and responding to what we've been thinking about.
We always try to illustrate the stories, and it was wonderful to learn of Johnny War's skills as an animator. His work is so good, and he's worked with us on a couple of projects. Have a look at part of the story of Jonah.
And God whispered to the fish, and the fish burped and spat Jonah out onto dry land.
And this is part of Jacob's dream.
And while he was asleep, he had a dream. And in his dream, God showed him something.
You might recognise John Brooks and John Watt as the two storytellers in those clips. As part of the story of how Jonah spent time in the belly of a big fish, I asked some of our young people what would be the worst place to spend a night. Two of them came up with similar ideas.
Don't know, maybe somewhere really cold like Antarctica.
Antarctica, that's
that,
a great
that
answer.
would suck.
Okay, thanks
Yeah.
Harry.
You're welcome.
All right.
Anytime.
Where is the worst place you can think of to spend a night?
In Antarctica, without a tent.
Without a tent?
Yeah.
You little copycat.
What?
We were fascinated when an adult then contacted us to tell us of a night spent, yes, you've guessed it, in Antarctica without a tent. Here's Rachel War's photo.
That really was fascinating. Each week's story lends itself to a creative activity. It might be junk modelling, building out of Lego, colouring, sticking, creating funny faces, and not forgetting the famous 1 minute challenge, working together to make the longest line possible. Go! We always encourage our viewers of any age to send us a picture of how they get on and of anything else that they've been doing. It's lovely to see what comes in each week.
Another way of involving children and sharing with each other is our guessing slot. In the first term, this was Guess Who, and involved giving some clues and asking the viewers to guess which of two children whose photographs we showed they thought the clues applied to. We say children, but we also had some adults included, which is how we found out about Robin's bungee jump And I'm guessing some of you have only just found out about it now, and we just had to feature it in one of our episodes.
In this term, with its theme of plans, our Guess Who has become Guess What, as each week we guess what someone wants to be when they're older. Here's Toby. And in case you're wondering, he wants to be a teacher. Where possible, we give encouragement from an adult who is doing that job. Andrew Miller recorded a teacher's response to Toby. And most recently, a firefighter gave both an encouragement to two of our children and a chance for us all to look round his fire engine.
It's great hearing how adults as well as children tell us how much Funday Morning means to them. We always wanted its reach to be all age.
And we love knowing that it reaches well beyond CHS. We've had feedback from way beyond Aylesbury. And we always wanted it to involve lots of people. We've counted up, more than 50 have been involved one way or another so far.
So we'll leave you to see some of them in a small clip of our latest warm-up compilation.
Remember this. Let's go!
When you ask